Everyone's already bracing for the Galaxy S26 Ultra to cost more, but here's the twist. Most people don't actually think Samsung should raise the price at all, and honestly, they're probably right. Before we jump in, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. It really helps me keep bringing you more tech breakdowns like this one. Samsung is just weeks away from unveiling the Galaxy S26 series, and while leaks keep flying about cameras and chips, the real tension is around one number: the price. The Ultra model already sits at a hefty $1,299, and that's not pocket change for anyone. According to a recent poll, the largest group of readers expect Samsung to keep that price exactly the same. Not lower, not higher, just hold the line. And that expectation says a lot about where Samsung stands right now. Why does this matter? Because at $1,299, the Galaxy Ultra isn't just another flagship. It's supposed to be the no-compromise Android phone, the kind of device where buyers feel confident they're getting the best of everything. But when prices are already this high, even small decisions like skipping a battery upgrade or sticking with slower charging start to feel a lot bigger. At this level, people don't just want a great phone, they want a reason to spend this much money again. About 38% of voters believe Samsung will keep the S26 Ultra at $1,299, and that's the most sensible outcome if the upgrades are incremental. Paying nearly $1,300 is already a stretch, even for power users. If Samsung turns around and asks for more without delivering something noticeably better, that price jump won't feel like premium, it'll feel like pressure. And that's where Samsung's problem starts to show. The Android market is more competitive than it's been in years. Brands like Xiaomi and OnePlus are pushing hardware harder and faster, often for less money. Take Xiaomi's upcoming 17 Pro Max. It's shaping up to be a direct Ultra competitor, with a significantly larger battery and much faster charging, two areas where Samsung has been frustratingly conservative. Xiaomi manages to offer all that while still undercutting Samsung on price, which makes Samsung's safe approach stand out even more. This isn't just about specs on a comparison chart, it's about perception. If rival phones feel more ambitious and cost less, Samsung can't rely on brand power alone, especially when recent Ultra models haven't exactly set the excitement meter on fire. If the Galaxy S26 Ultra doesn't clearly move things forward, raising the price would only push more people to look elsewhere. Now, to be fair, there is a version of this story where a higher price makes sense. If Samsung finally decides to stop playing it safe, things change. Switching to silicon carbon battery technology would be a huge step. We've already seen what that can do with phones like the OnePlus 15, which packs a massive 7,300 mAh battery without turning into a brick. That's the kind of upgrade users can feel every single day. Charging is another big one. Faster wired charging or even meaningful improvements to wireless charging would instantly make the S26 Ultra feel more competitive. And if Samsung really wanted to shake things up, adding something genuinely different like a secondary rear display similar to what Xiaomi is experimenting with could bring back that missing wow factor. It doesn't need to be flashy for the sake of it, it just needs to feel new and useful. What absolutely wouldn't go over well is a price increase justified by vague reasons like inflation or rising component costs. Users hear that argument every year, and patience is wearing thin. If the experience doesn't improve in a noticeable way, people will start asking uncomfortable questions, like why they're paying more for a phone that feels mostly the same. That's why launching the Galaxy S26 Ultra at the same $1,299 price as the S25 Ultra feels like the smartest move. It keeps Samsung competitive, avoids backlash, and buys the company time to rethink its conservative hardware strategy. Of course, there's a catch. RAM pricing issues could force Samsung's hand, and rumors suggest that internal cost pressures are very real. Still, other companies have managed to absorb those costs. Apple did it with the iPhone 17 lineup. OnePlus did it with the OnePlus 15. If they can keep prices steady in a volatile market, Samsung should be able to do the same. And if Samsung does decide to charge more, then it really has to earn it. Bigger battery, faster charging, or a standout feature that genuinely adds value. Something that reminds people why the Ultra name used to feel exciting. Because if the price goes up without a clear reason, the question won't be, is it worth it? The question will be, why not buy something else? What's your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section. See you in the next video. Take care.